Hey collective, TT here. Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new and this is your first time tuning in, please be sure to click the subscribe button so you can subscribe to the channel. Comment down below, let us know where you are from. All of my messages are timeless, so please only take what resonates. Leave the rest for someone else, okay? Okay. So I'm getting this message that someone online has been dubbing, copying, trying to mimic I heard your creative flair. Okay, trying to be a copycat. All right, I think this is definitely like someone on social media that's trying to find their own. They're trying to find their own creative flair, their own niche, their own style, and right now you are currently the light of inspiration for that on like the best way to do something, how to do that. And I feel like your intuition is going to be pegging you, letting you know your level of influence collectively right now. You have a very high vibing influence, and you know how like people like Cardi B, people like, I'm thinking of like people that are like extremely different, Dochi, Dojo Cat. Those are some of the top ones that are coming to my mind right now, where they're extremely different. And so a lot of up and coming artists as well may take on their persona, you get what I'm saying, as a way to like clap back, as a way to kind of cope with like it's like a way a persona to channel their frustrations through. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. And in some way it's helping them break limited belief systems, right? I do feel like there's only one of you though, right? You can be inspired by someone, you can like a person's persona, personality, their alter ego, right? Whatever it is that you have, but no one can do you like you. You know what I'm saying? You can write a song and you can give it to someone else, and the way that you wrote the song and recorded it and gave it to them, they are having a hard time trying to re-sing the song in their own voice, because the original voice, the original carrier of the song, it's hard to erase the way you sing it, the way you do it, the way you express it, the way you just overall land that shit every single time. So I feel like this has been an ongoing battle if you've been feeling drained of energy, like you're so close to success, but something like you have to constantly assert yourself and focus more on like checking people and telling people like, hey, like, do you stop trying to be me or stuff like that. The more you have to focus on addressing those energies, that's what's draining you, because they really have no power to take any type of persona from you, right? Nothing that belongs to you anyone can take from you. But when you focus your attention and your thoughts on the fact that you are aware of that it's happening to you, that's how they latch onto you. That's how the energy is drained, because now all you're able to pick up on is the same repetitive energy over and over and over again. Your awareness, whether it's coming in your comment section, whether it's coming from places around you, the only reason, Spirit is saying, the only reason why they make you aware that it's happening is really a compliment to you, not really something that you have to go around trying to like make sure you're putting your claim or your copyright on it, right? Kevin Gates said, if you go on the highway, if you drive a Honda and that's all that you focus on is your Honda and taking care of your Honda, and then you go on the highway and all you see is Hondas. The reason why you're seeing Hondas all around you is because your focus is on your Honda. So Spirit is saying your focus being on your gifts, your focus being on what's happening to you, you're going to manifest. It's only going to, you're going to attract more people. It's a difference when you're in manifesting energy and when you're in attraction energy. It's saying that you're in attraction energy. And when you're in the realm of attraction, anything that you do as work, right? Take it from the celebrity standpoint. They are focused on their work and their lane, even if they have other people remaking their music or dubbing their music or, dressing up like them. Like, there are so many stars that have people that dress up like them, and then they go and make their own money off of their persona. Spirit is saying this is a compliment to you. The fact that you are aware that other people are dressing up like you, talking like you, behaving like you, doing things like you. That's your power of influence. And it could be difficult to adapt to that new reality of attraction because of a crab in a barrel type mentality. But if you focus on believing that someone has the power to take something from you, they will. Not because you did something, not because they did something magical to you. It's because the fear that if you opened up got you to close up your energy. And once you close up your heart, you really they trick you out your own spot, because you're focusing on how you have to protect what's yours. And the Spirit is trying to tell you, like, we need you to see, this is a message for you, that nobody can take something that's yours. And if you believe that they can, they will. And the only way they'll do that is because your focus shifted, and so you started to attract more people that were closed up just like you and afraid of opening up just like you. And I imagine a whole bunch of yous that are fearful of love, that are resentful, that are like, I don't want nobody taking this from me, I don't want nobody doing this to me, I don't want nobody doing this to me. So now you attract a whole bunch of people that only know how to say I don't, I can't, versus I can and I will, and it is, so it is. So you're about to be released from some type of mental entrapment that you got yourself caught up in on social media. It's like a mind trick. Flip the script. Saw someone flip the script on you, fearing that someone could take an innovative idea from you, will get you over here like, should I or should I not? Should I work with this person or should I not? Should I just cut everybody else off, or should I, And that's a fear. That's a fear thing, fear based. It doesn't belong to you. It's like, so now Spirit is pretty much saying it's time to like reaffirm. I see you getting the message and you pretty much reaffirming, like, I know my worth. Yeah, you deserve better. You know your worth. You deserve better. You provide quality. You know your talent. You know your skills. Can't nobody tell you what you know. Can't nobody treat you like you don't know. And it's safe for you to be vulnerable. It's safe for you to open up. So, okay. So pretty much your enemies are very much aware that you have caught on. They know that you know that they know that you know. They know that you are defending yourself better, that they can't trick you the same way that you have caught on. They know that you've been feeling like to the breaking point of something, but they haven't quite seen you jump or leap. Instead, you're learning from these past experiences and you're moving forward. It's a necessary part on your journey. This is why Beyonce says tunnel vision, right? Be so focused on what you have in front of you that you don't have time to look around and even see what other people are doing. And if they are doing something, it's a compliment to you. There's a confirmation that ain't nobody doing it like you. So we have student here. Some of you guys, you feel like you did something for free for someone. Yeah, you feel like you invested in someone, you did something for free. You got burned in a situation where you helped someone, you put them on, you mentored them, you taught them everything that you knew. And then they started to treat you as if like you're too expensive, like I can't afford you. But they only started to act that way towards you once they felt like they got everything that they needed from you. Yeah, that's why we have higher in reverse. So it's like, I no longer need your help. Okay, and I feel like somebody tried to as well, like compete with your prices, like create competition. But it feels like this competition came from a student, like someone. If this is not a student of yours, then you were a student of someone else, and you decided that you no longer wanted to invest in that expense, or you no longer wanted to like pay for something. And so you stop seeking help. But what this is saying is that this is about you. So with higher in reverse, this is pretty much saying that someone may have like taken your clientele, created like a competition of pricing as well, where they could try to get like the same thing that you offer at a cheaper rate. So let's say you sew clothes, someone that you taught how to sew, or someone that you taught how to market yourself on social media, they came up with like a quick way of doing something that you do. So as you were teaching them everything that you know, they were finding ways to shortcut, right? Because they're better at marketing, but you're better at quality service or quality clothes. And so it's like, well, I could do everything you did at a fraction of a fraction of the cost by outsourcing, but the quality and the material ain't as good as yours. So now there's people that feel like they weren't getting the bang for their buck, or the quality of the clothes wasn't as good as yours. So you have people that's about to be coming back to you because they want something of quality. That's what I'm seeing here. So all that did was like trigger you, like push you towards beast mode. So Spirit is pretty much saying every time you have someone that wants to learn from you, you open up to them, you give them everything that you have, you encourage them. And if they decide they want to swipe from you or take from you, they can still like steal from you, as long as you're focusing on, did that person really just try me? Did that person really just try to like underhand me, undermine me, or whatever? Spirit is saying that don't even worry about, because you're abundant, right? There's more from where that came from. You always know your worth. You always know your quality. So you never have to sell yourself short to compete. And so like the moment that you was like, you know what, you're right, I zig when other people zag, I move. Your niche is always moving against the grain. Your niche is always reinventing yourself, readapting, moving around, not staying still, not staying stuck, not staying stagnant. And so even if for a temporary time people start buying clothes from the other merchant or hiring the other person or whatever, it's always at an advantage to you, because you mend what needs to be mended, and you take your loss, and then you start to do shit. You start to level up. It puts you in beast mode, and you put your worker cap on. It's giving me a series of unfortunate events when she ties her hair in a bow, and then like all the solutions to the problem, it just becomes in there. So your anxiety, somebody's watching me. Yeah, your anxiety takes over, and bibbity bobbity boo. So I do see someone that's catching, like they're gonna realize that their storefront or their facade is no longer working, and that they no longer have you in a mental trap or a stronghold, and that you're open, you're available. Yeah, you're no longer blocked or restricted energetically. And so they're gonna come in and try to like bribe you. Look at this, because they're gonna have like a deep loss. They're going to try to bribe you to avoid going through like a financial pitfall. And you may feel like, I don't want to deal with this shit for a period of time. But I feel like this time you're prepared for the unexpected. And so the way that you invest won't be the same, because you've grown from that version. And so someone that comes to you for help, you know how far you should help them, you know how far you should go. So you're not going to stop someone from coming to get help from you. You're not going to stop, even if they put on a facade and pretend to be someone that they're not. I don't see you like turning away the money, turning away the clientele, the service or whatever. But they won't be able to like tempt you, bribe you, or persuade you to do more than what you know that you're meant to do. And then you get in and out. Like, you're no longer counseling people. It's either they got it on their, or they don't. That's what I'm seeing here. It's either they got it or they don't. And if they don't got it, they an imposter. And so you're going to treat them. It's like you're gatekeeping your energy. There we go. This is a self-mastery. Okay, this is a self-mastery aspect of your building blocks. All right, I see you building your own emailing list, being able to keep in touch with your clientele more directly. All right. I'm also seeing you like resolving a situation. Yeah, you're a-okay. You're in. Wow. You're about to even be more attractive. Sheesh. It's like this entire situation teaches you how to be more attractive. And that you don't have to prioritize something you don't want to. Even if it's a person, you do it on your time. You don't work for nobody. You don't move when nobody wants you to. It's all you, boo. Parenthood. Okay. You're not gonna argue with people. You're gonna treat them like you would treat, like, as if you were a parent. So I feel like instead of counseling people and being like their therapist, because I feel like people would not just use you as someone that they could learn from, but they also had you being their therapist, their teacher, their inspiration, all these different roles and hats that you were playing. I feel like you're going to take a parent approach, and you're only going to give to those that have a youthful curiosity and a level of patience that you can nurture. That's the type of connection that you choose to foster. And the ones that don't want that from you, you're not trying to convince them that that's what they should want. So yeah, this is definitely giving me you have a very wide open heart chakra that knows your worth, and you are gatekeeping your energy. You don't have to gatekeep any messages that come through you or how you articulate that, but you will gatekeep your access to you. Something about access to you is you're only connected with those that are like-minded on your same vibration. And so all this situation really did is made you more receptive and spiritually aware of like imposters, especially imposter syndrome. You know, people that will get to a certain status, fake it till they make it, but they never cross over into really knowing who they are, or believing who they are. And so they start to look around again to find the next person that they can dupe, copy, and X, Y, and Z. So that's what I have for you, collective. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.